Hi, my name is Achard. I am the co-founder of Taiga Motors, and today I am the VP of Vehicle Engineering. We've had a great time working with Zea on our 3D catalog project. They've offered us a way to have a very lean CAD to catalog process and be able to give the end user a top-notch modern catalog experience. When we first started building out our catalog program, we investigated multiple different options, and Zea really offered the most cost-effective way to get from our CAD dataset to the catalog. And they were also very adaptable in listening to our needs and making sure that their product really responded to what we were looking for, which was to get our service partners access to parts with a high quality but lean end user experience. Since it was our first time building out a catalog, there's so much we learned and there were some mistakes we might have made along the way, but Zea was really there with us every step of the way in learning about our needs. I think every business is going to have a slightly different way to go about building out their catalog. We learned that the way that this data was structured in our ERP and in our CAD needed to be updated a bit to have a smooth CAD to catalog process. And I think the Zea tools are flexible enough to make that happen once you've figured out how to handle your data internally. Our goal for our catalog project was pretty simple. It was to get our service partners in contact with our parts and our part numbers. But we also wanted to do that in a way that was very lean organizationally. And Zea really offers a tool set to do that because there's essentially no friction between the data sets that we have internally at Taiga and the end user platform, which our service partners now have access to. I think the wow moment for me was when I first opened the published ORCA catalog and I saw the ORCA right there in the final colored representation. And it looked like such a high quality representation of our product, yet such a usable way to get to your parts. It's very easy to drill down to the part numbers you want. So I think from a user standpoint, it's definitely a big wow factor. And on the back end, the tools that we work with to build up the catalog, it's a very flexible kind of process, but it's also very easy to keep it synchronized with your own internal data sets. So to cross your CAD data and your business data is really not a problem with the Zea platform. And in fact, it makes it very easy to push change over to your catalog, which is very important for a startup like us. One of the core functions of the catalog is to cross the engineering data, so the CAD data, with the business data, which is the part numbers and the prices. When the business decides a part shouldn't be accessible to the end user for various reasons, it could be logistical or it could be the parts maybe not necessary for servicing, we still want the end user to be able to see that part because it exists in their vehicle, but since they can't click on it, it's very easy for them to see that it's not serviceable. And so that distinction is very easily made by us at the level of our ERP and then very easily synchronized to the Zea platform to get that intended end user effect. Since we sell a very high technology product, there are components of our vehicle that we don't necessarily want the public or service providers to always have access to. The Zea platform easily lets us filter out that highly sensitive data so that it doesn't actually end up on the end user platform. So for us, it's a very easy filter that we can set up initially, and it's a very easy auditing process to make sure that the data that comes out is the intended data and no errors are filtered through to the end user experience. The team at Zea is always out looking for improvements, and I can say they've been with us every single step of the way. They've been listening to our needs, and we've been learning about the capability of their platform. So I think Zea is really the best partner out there in terms of developing your catalog process and getting it onto a high quality platform. As a catalog user, the best features that we've found are the features that allow us to update the catalog. So, keeping the serviceability status up to date, keeping part number statuses up to date, but also the fact that you can modulate the coloring of your model, you can displace parts, you can really make it tailored to the catalog and user environment. It makes it a very easy publishing process. I think the team at Zea is always on the search for improvements, and they know that they have a very powerful product on their hand, and there's a lot of opportunity out there. So I think by working together, we've been able to find ways that the Zea platform can become a greater part of our business value stream. Because as soon as you have parts, part numbers, and costs, it becomes so much more than just a catalog. It can become a basis for servicing and training program as well. Definitely, if you're looking to revamp your catalog or it's your first time building out a catalog, I would definitely recommend to reach out to Zea, because I think they have a thorough understanding of what it means to build a catalog in this day and age, especially if you're starting from scratch. So I would really recommend the team at Zea for building out a online 3D catalog. In our experience, not only is the Zea product very powerful, but I really believe in the team at Zea, because they've been definitely there with us every step of the way. We feel like not just a client, but we're a partner in the way that we're building out these tools. So I'd really recommend Zea not only on the merit of their product, but also they have an amazing team. I very much recommend to work with them.